So the real issue they're facing here is how do we get rid of the krill while not getting decimated by the 5 men trying to blow us up?
Yeah, I cannot say I've ever had a problem with 5 men trying to blow me. So I don't really know. Maybe some other people in the audience can explain it a little bit better. But I do have to say I understand the problems entirely. Hello, everybody. We are getting ready for a game of CS:GO inside Deadlock. You see all of our beloved heroes, but you also see, you know, DDoS 2, one of the classical CSGO maps. We also do see the shot from Neon Prime, which is a very peculiar thing. Game will start at 4640. The game goal is pretty simple. You see the Mo, he has 10k souls. That's a lot more than everybody else. And the goal is to deposit the Mo. The Mo has to stay in the bomb site for 45 seconds. If he gets killed before he is deposited, that means that the game is over. If he does stay for 45 seconds, he just wins the game. Now, the Mo has to crouch walk. So he's going to be very slow going into the bomb site. And we do already see Team Amber, aka the terrorists, are in position. Now, of course, a lot of ults happening. General strategy, general mayhem. I have to say, I have not played a game of CSGO since CS 1.6. And this is not the first, not the third, but the fourth server that we're setting up for this game. We've had so many draft games, I think fifth actually. So hopefully this one will go smoothly. We do see a very, very low paradox. Very simple, but the Mo has been deposited. And yeah, game one's already over. Anyhow, round 2 is about to start, I think. $10:45. Alright, round 2 is about to start. Right now, you should ignore Bread Rollius. He is up in the sky. He's the 4.3k with Blind Portrait. And yeah, the game is about to start. Round number 2. Round number 1 was one way the terrorists. I don't really know much about what to say in terms of going long, going short, going mids. I think I know this game. I just know that these guys are grouping up. I know that in normal CSGO, people like splitting up into 2 different groups. But yeah, depositing the Mo as quickly as possible. Using that bebop to just delay there, much like depositing an op or whatever the fuck that sniper is called. Very, very smart technique so far. And yeah, Sen is waiting for a stun. The Mo has been deposited. 45 seconds now, so at 12 minutes, this game will be over, regardless of what happens. We do see that massive, massive steal from Article. Very good steal there. And already one person dead. GG, it is the Mo. Round number 2 goes to the counter-terrorists. Okay, round number 3 is about to start. We did see the counter-terrorists be a little bit smart. Grab that Mo as soon as they possible. That is maybe the technique that you're supposed to go. The Mo does have a lot of health. He has 1700 health. For comparison, McGinnis has only 1000, so he's very bulky even without having any items. He does have to crouch all the way to the side, but yeah, we'll be paying attention to that. We'll do a little bit more upper perspectives. We do see the blue team is all bunched up. A little bit of poking, light poking there. Are they going to be able to swap? Yeah, no. 7 goes in. And it does seem like they're committing. They're committing. Big team fight happening right now. Massive parry, I think. Or at least some sort of stun. Big 7 ult. The 7 ult and the Bebop ult are just really, really powerful with each other. But that Magic Man ult comes in, and he is dead. Game, however, the Mo has been killed. 2 for the counter-terrorists, 1 for the terrorists. Round number 4 is starting right now. We do have to see these terrorists. They were doing a lot better in the draft games, but now that we put the rule where Mo has to crouch, it is a little bit more difficult. We do see some light poking on either side. They're trying to figure out where the defenses are. I guess the goal is just to put Mo, use those ults as quickly, as efficiently as possible. The Bebop does grab the Mo. That is a very smart technique. I do love the tech. The Mo is too slow with it otherwise, and I think we should focus on the battle a little bit. It is very claustrophobic. The Bebop, he's powerful there. He does have a lot of damage, but certainly looking through that door is not going to help. We do see 2 picks on either side, and the question is, do you go for the Mo right here? Bebop is picked off. Very, very low. Both Occurs and Magic Man, they're just not doing very well. The Mo has already been deposited, though. Well, he is positive. We do see Viscous, is Viscous and Abrams, and enough to hold this. The McGinnis wall for the nice delay comes in. However, we do see a very big punch coming on that Abrams. Very, very low. The Mo is burying everyone. Very, very smart. Is that going to be enough? I think that is a dead Mo, and that is therefore the round. Okay, folks, it has been quite a couple rounds for the counter-terrorists. This might be a very important round. I think the score is just very, very heavily in their favor. And, oh, fuck it up. What are we doing? Anyhow, we do see Abrams. He does get paradoxed up from his punch. It is just, these very different, very claustrophobic fights happening. McGinnis just tried to wall. The McGinnis wall, very, very powerful. Viscous can do a lot of damage if you catch people on the wall with a couple stuns. We do see those ults coming in, though, very strong. And yeah, that is why you play Sinclair. You just get to steal the 7 ult. You don't even need to be a 7. 2 picks coming in. A bit of light poking. The Mo is a little bit vulnerable. He's going to go back to heal. And now they're just supposed to wait. 4 people on either team. They're just waiting for the next pick. And we just see already a very big fight coming in with that guys. She's trying to be poked. Is it Vivo going to be caught in hook? If Vivo is not caught in hook. And that McGinnis wall, again, so powerful to isolate these people. And, of course, it is just incredibly difficult to see how you're going to face that. They're just so low, however. Warden does put a desperation parry. That is not going to be enough. It is planted the Mo. Is there going to be any countering here? It seems like no, but our comrade is dead. There are 2 people still. Is there going to be enough damage? Is there going to be a desperation push for the Mo? It is a lot of damage coming in. The McGinnis wall, more harms than hurts, occurs and are forced to back down here. They cannot push this 3v2. The Mo has been planted. Soon you will be forced, and that will take the score to 2 wins for the terrorists. How can it be 2-1 if the Bebop Mo has 3 kills? Anyhow, I will figure out the actual score. A big fight is starting. Hello everyone, we are entering another round. We do not know the number of the round. I'll figure it out after we record. We're just going to record as many of these games as possible, and then we're going to decide who wins. But yeah, we are going to figure it out. But yeah, the score should be 3-2. The corrected score will be visible on screen at all times, etc, etc, etc.
I see Bebop.
Just so you know what the hell is going on in the actual YouTube recording. It is a little bit chaotic because some of these events we can cast on replay, especially like Alternus Eternus, like the main, well, this is Alternus Eternus, but like the One Trick Championship stuff, we do get to recast on replay. For some stuff like this, we only get to rely on what casting it live. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. See, and the problem with casting live is you have problems like this. Tech problems. But yeah, McGinnis is doing a lot of damage, even though the swap. Big kill coming in. Magic Man versus the Sinclair is... Oh my god. What the hell? I'm gonna have to figure that out during the rounds. But yeah, big picks coming in. You wait out the 7 ult. Has the Mo been deposited? The Mo is closing the bomb site. This is a very vulnerable position. But that Abrams and that Viper are caught really badly. The bomb has been planted. Will that Varda be able to force the Mo? Maybe he will. Ult is just so powerful and the Mo gets forced. Another game for the counter-terrorists. It is the start of yet another round. Look at that big error side. The big error side is, of course, Breadrolius. Breadrolius is not in the game, thankfully. But people still get souls by beating him, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't know what round it is. It is going to be on the editing screen. Nobody knows what round it is. We'll figure all of it out. We do see people positioned. They do throw a turret. Very, very smart technique. You throw a turret, wait for something. A curse comes in, and that is immediate ult. We do see Unstoppable coming in from that Magician. Very, very smart tech. You want to stay up there in the air, and that Magician is dead. Very big first pick coming in. Is that going to be enough? Of course, a Warden ult is popped a little bit early. You want to pop the Warden ult to force the Mo. It seems that it's forced 2 people back. It is 2v2 deaths, though, so nothing very grave. We do see the Bebop, however, very low and very dead. Alright, So now the game rests upon the shoulders of this McGinnis and this Paradox. They're going together. Are they going to be able to shepherd the Mo through it? Mo gets Rescue Beam. Very smart tech choice here. Big battle. However, one tap man is dead, and McGinnis is the only one left. She will survive a little bit in her healing range, but that is not going to be enough. The Mo has been deposited, and that is game. Alright, it seems like the round is starting. Yeah, it's just very hard to determine when the rounds are starting. I think it's started becoming very random. But yeah, Warden is forced in. Comes, is he cursed? Yes, he is cursed there. It is going to be enough damage? No, it is not. The Warden ult is just doing such good work. 2 deaths coming in, and that is the death of the mole. That is round. 2 more rounds left. Okay, this is the start of yet another round. So I should have explained this maybe a little bit earlier, and I didn't because people were starting to break the rules, but there was a 4 item limit, now there's a 5 item limit. So people can now have 5 items. For the last 2 rounds of the game. We'll figure out who won at the end. So, yeah, I don't even know what the score is at this point. But, yeah. See, you want these are very claustrophobic spaces. They're trying to find like some sort of space to engage, or at least someone they can isolate with the McGinnis Wall. The McGinnis Wall is popped, and that is like one of their big resources. So McGinnis Wall, 7 ult, very, very important. Big fight coming in. We do see a bunch of grabs of people. That Viper is very isolated right now. Is she gonna be able to hide there? Yes, she is dead. Massive ult into counter ult. This is what they're doing right now. That 7 does look very low. Will he be able to do anything here? Yes, the Mo is dead, however.
They will all fall.
Okay, folks, this is the last round. We are about to start now. We do see McGinnis trying to sneak in the Mo. The others are just trying to distract. A 2v1 coming in. Will the McGinnis be time to restart? Yes. Forcing that 7 ult in such an isolated position, that is very, very bad news for the 7. You will die immediately. The Bebop also dies. The Mo has been planted, however. He is well hidden. He is being healed by the McGinnis. The support McGinnis has been very smart. The wall, however, the wall bugs out. Is that going to be the end of this Mo? Maybe. It is a lot of damage coming towards him, and he is dead. Maybe the wall did not bug out. Yet a couple more seconds, and that is the last round. We're going to see who won after I do the tally.
With a final score of 3-8, the counter-terrorists have won. Congratulations to them. This was perhaps the most tedious recording we've had so far, between audio issues, getting people together, getting people to respect the rules, by God. But we do it for you, so if you don't leave a like and subscribe, you should feel guilty today. Okay, have a good day.